For those of you who are just coming on, welcome. Oops, can't find us. Now I gotta find us again. There we are. We have a new kit available. It is a St. Patrick's Day, Mel's, links.com. Sorry, let me just pin a post. Oops, that's not what it's supposed to say. Mel's, links.com. There we go. Happy Valentine's Day. If I'm the first one to say Happy Valentine's to you today, I am honored to do that. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I hope you had a great day, whether it was just hanging out by yourself and relaxing and getting some good, snoozing and work done, whatever that is, or if it was out doing some elaborate thing. Somebody posted, I don't know where it was, but she said she was waiting for her husband to come home, and she had this, it was in our group somewhere, or in somebody's group somewhere, and she had this elaborate, super, super stinking cute table setting. She had the Valentine's Day tree set up. So darling. And I was like, one day I'm going to be like that. It was so cute. So, happy Valentine's Day to you. We're not working on Valentine's Day today. We're working on a St. Patrick's Day design. This is a kit available inside my shop. And so if you haven't snagged it up yet, you can go to melslinks.com and click on Wreath Kits. It'll bring you directly to my the Etsy shop and where they are in the shop where you can find them. Behind the scenes, I've been really working on that bow wreath, and I have a very, very, very cute design. I love it. I've perfected it and I'm in love with it. So that tutorial will be coming out very soon. Hey Logan. So this kit has the lucky sign, the lucky shamrock. And I did a very bad job at explaining St. Patrick's Day to my kids, because when I said shamrock the other day, they were like, what? They had it since and I told her, she's like, I'm just used to you saying 4-leaf clover because I found 4 of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, child. So the kit comes with 14 feet of the shamrocks, 14 feet of the buffalo plaid. It comes with the frame. It comes with the 3 ribbons that are kind of non-competing. I didn't want them to take away from this ribbon for sure. And of course, I wanted them to still complement the sign. And then it also comes with a clover mix bush. Isn't that adorable? Just darling. And it comes with the wide foil green mesh, which I've already cut. So the mesh is 10 inches wide. We cut them 20 inches long. So we cut them 20 inches long already. I just used my rotary cutter and our self-healing mat. And then from here, we're going to just get right to it. So I've already pre-cut to make sure things go a little bit smoothly. Oops. I always put my favorite on the top. And I'm making a delivery over to the boutique tomorrow. So we're going to see how many sell right away. Looking forward to that. Excitement, of course. The kit also comes with 2 of the zip tie mounts. Y'all, these are, if you don't have a staple gun, if you don't have a staple gun, I would definitely use these. If you do have a staple gun, I would use the staple gun instead. And I'll show you what I mean when you get to that. So I'll set those aside. The kit does come with it. So, hey Teresa, hey Neva, Julie, Patricia. We're going to start with our pipe cleaners first. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rings here. And I'm going to put the first 6 right where the bracket is, right around ring 1 and ring 2. So I'm going to do that all the way around. If you are purchasing the kit, I am recording above us as well as live on Facebook at the moment. So the full overhead tutorial will be available on our YouTube channel. So, hey Terry. So for those of you who are hanging out here on Valentine's Day, thank you very much, Felicia. I appreciate that. Alicia is sharing our video to all of Facebook land, letting them know that we're live. And then for the outside 6, I'm going to go between those 2 brackets and just put it around ring 3 and 4. I've been recording behind the scenes for our upcoming Mel's Method class. I'm really excited to start sharing some of those videos. Those black squares are zip tie mounts. If you don't have a staple gun, they are used to go on the back of your sign to attach the signs to your wreath. So there's that. All right. So I have 12 attached. Again, we have ring 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 6 right where the brackets are, and then we have 6 in between the brackets. Okay? And then, of course, our kit comes with our cute buffalo plaid lucky sign. Let's set this over here so I can reach it. And then let's start with our mesh. Again, it is 10 inches wide, and I cut it 20 inches long. Hey, Lisa, I'm just going to ruffle up the center. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'm going to ruffle up the center. Now, the kit does come with the clovers. You don't have to add them if you don't want to. You can use them in a different project if you wish, but it does come with it. I'm going to put those in there. Crisscross, twist, twist, overlap, overlap. I'll always, every time I go around, I always try to make sure I can still see those pipe cleaners from the inside. Even though we're not using them yet, I still want to make sure I keep tabs on them so they don't get lost or underneath the mesh, so that we're not hunting for it and then, of course, messing with the mesh and helping it fray. We don't want to do that. We want to be real gentle. We want to be real gentle. So for our Valentine's Day, we had dance class. We read books and cleaned up the house, or cleaned up the kids' rooms because they were crazy. You mentioned some time back about your niece, I think, needing prayer. That was my sister, actually, my half sister. She's doing well, I believe, right? Yeah, she's doing well. She actually just got accepted to like every college I think she applied to. She's this very smart gal. Will you show the middle of the mesh? Yes, absolutely. Look at how little that is. Little, and it gives it nice and easy to spread all the way around. Someone was asking how to see the center of that. You guys, if you're just joining, I'm also recording above us. So if I'm showing something to you, I'm going to show something to the camera above us so they can see too on the recording and know that I'm not crazy. Hey, T. How are you, sweet darling? Oh, you're very welcome, Melissa. If anybody else has any questions, if I didn't answer, please answer again, or please ask again. If I skipped over it on purpose, I won't answer it again. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I don't see it at all, so just ask again. If I don't see it, somebody else can help answer. Nice and tight, twist, twist. My ear itches. Hey, well, I'm glad you're here, T. How'd that live go, darling? Hi, Kim. Hey, Jill. Jennifer. Who else did I miss? Tiffany, Susan, Kush, Hey, darling. Dorothy. Gina. How many pipe cleaners do you have on the frame? And what size is it? This is a 14-inch frame. And we have 12 total twist ties. So we cut 12 pieces of mesh at 20 inches long. And we're going to work on the outside 6 pipe cleaners first. And we're going to add in our ribbon. And then we'll work on the inside 6. And then we'll add our bow and attach our sign. And we'll be all done. You guys, this is a kit. So if you're looking to make this exact one, it's a kit. You can click on the melslinks.com. melslinks.com, and you can go to where it says Wreath Kits. And you can purchase the Wreath Kit from there. Oh, awesome, Kim. I have a very good tutorial coming out for that one. I charged someone $40 for a mesh with a ton of ribbon, and they got mad. Is that a bad price? Beth, it's all... I have no idea how much you had materials, how much time it took you. I couldn't tell you whether that's good or bad. But I can tell you, if that's what you decided to charge and someone was mad, then that person is not your customer. It's not the one you want. All right. So from the outside, we still haven't touched the inside yet, right? They're still there. I also want to say this. I just realized I need to sign up for your class. Yes, Margaret. I just realized this. Or I want to say this. I was working on the start to the Mel's Method class, which is going to be February 27th, 28th, and March 1st. And the opening session, it will be available on replay. It will. But the opening session, the very start of class, is going to be very strong, okay? It's going to be very strong. So if you are taking the class, try your very, very hardest to be there in the beginning of class so that you can hear. That will set the tone for you. It'll set the tone for me. It'll set the tone for the class. So if you are joining us in the class to learn all about pricing and all of that stuff, make sure you're planning to be there Monday on the 27th at the start of class. Again, it'll be there for replay. It's fine. But I'm really excited about the start. All right. So, Jennifer, yes, took me 4 hours to make that bow. Oh, yeah. Kim, 4 hours. Okay, it'll come easier with practice. It'll come easier with practice, darling, I promise. All right, we have our, again, they're 14 inches long. They're 2.5 inches wide, and they're all wired, okay? Look at, they're all wired, right? All the ribbons that are going to go in here are wired. So I cut them 14 inches long. I dovetailed the ends. Okay, nice little V there. Put my favorite on the top. I folded it to find the center. I did all this ahead of time so it would go a little faster. Lori, it's gonna be Eastern time. So it starts at 7:30 Eastern time. 7:30 Eastern time. Okay. I found my center. I'm gonna scrunch it up. And I'm gonna form it out towards me. I wish I could attend live, but I will be watching the class on replay. Christy, that's great. Start with the first. Make sure you start, because the opening is going to be very powerful. The opening, I'm going to crack some whips, and we're going to get down to business really seriously. All right, so I'm going to have all the pointy side facing out, and I'm just going to put those in there in the pipe cleaner. Down to the bottom. Don't let it float there. Don't just set it there, right? Put it down to the pipe cleaner. Crisscross. Twist, 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 twist. Okay, we're going to spread those out in just a second. So I did all of that ahead of time. All these are cut. And I'm just going to squish them, form it, set it right down in here. Yes, Sherry, so it'll be 6:30 Central. 6:30 Central, it'll be 7:30 Eastern. So I know we'll talk late. Usually we talk late in class. Hey, Anita. And so I wanted for the Eastern folks on my side, I didn't want it to be too late to, the ending part. But everything will be available on replay if you can't make it. I was able to score some great ribbon at Sam's last night. I'm ready to start making bow wreaths. Yes, Brandy. Yes. You guys, I have a very good tutorial coming out for that bow wreath. It's kind of going to be like chopped, so it'll be quick. You know how you they're like, oh, you start with this. Oh, here's the finished product. Like, we're going to go in steps, but I'm not going to do like you'll see. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Want me to show you? Hold on. I got to show it to you. I got to show you. I did do, this is what I'm talking about. I did do 6 bows, y'all. I did do 6 bows. Absolutely did 6. So love it. All right, you'll see the whole tutorial. It's coming out. The whole tutorial's coming. It's coming. It's coming. God, California. I have no idea. What time is it where you are right now? So right now, I don't even have a device to tell me what time it is. Right now, it is 10:53. Right now, it's 10:53 Eastern. 10:53 Eastern. So whatever the time that is right now, then subtract that many hours, and then you can do the math. They did in 2000. Does Costco sell? Costco does sell ribbon. I don't think they sell it like Sam's Club does. I don't think they sell it like Sam's Club does. Okay, so we put all those in there, right? Now we want to make sure. We want to make sure you pull those apart. So what we're going to do right now is cut off the excess that we didn't twist, because we don't need that. So we're going to cut that off. Okay. And then from there, very important. Let's see if I can I can't even get you any closer. Very important. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Can you see? Got all this stuff in the way. All right. Get that out of the way. Okay. I'm going to take this little piece and I'm going to stuff it underneath that part of the ribbon. I'm going to stuff it underneath that part. So you can't see it. It's underneath there now. I went with the green pipe cleaner so to kind of go in with the green, hide it the best I can. But in the end, you're not going to see them anyways. It wouldn't matter if that was bright yellow. You're not going to see it at the end. Okay? But I just try my best to match them if I can. One thing, always pull it apart this way. You see, look, you just ruffled that in there and they're crunched together. They're almost like one ribbon. You got to pull them apart this way. You got to. All right? And then you pull them apart the other way. Pull them apart up and down. Pull them apart side to side. Okay? And then we're always going to keep that pattern. Plaid, clover, plaid, clover. We're going to keep that going all the way around. Okay? All right. So up and down, side to side. I always wait to cut mine because I always regret it. I usually wind up adding tubing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh, yeah, Margaret. Yeah, the class is going to be... Listen, I have no one else to listen to. I have no one else to answer to, I mean. It's just me. I don't want to say just me, but it's me. It's me teaching you my method, how and why I price things. We're going to work with calculations. If you're not a calculation person, it's fine. We're going to do real easy by hand also. I have an Excel spreadsheets. But if you're not an Excel person, that's fine too. So I have it all covered. I have all the ways covered. If you do it the normal way, you know, by hand, that's fine. We're going to teach you how to price, but more importantly, why I price things the way I do. And then extra special, we're going to work on some serious talk and some motivation. So right now there's a Q&A post in the group. And so far, everybody who's saying what they want out of this class, I have it all covered. It's already planned, which is really nice. All right, so we have the outside. Still lots of space on the inside, lots of opening space. We want to cover that too, so we're going to do that as well. So I'm going to take the 6 pipe cleaners that are there. We're going to do the same ensemble inside. If you're brand spanking new and if you've never followed us before, how brave are you to say hello and let us know that you're new? Hi, Linda. I have an amazing, and I truly mean amazing following. All of my audience are extremely nice, very open, very helpful. So if you have any questions, and if I didn't see your question, they are always ready to help. So let us know you're here. Let us know you're new. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Debbie. Welcome, y'all. Okay, we're going to keep going with this right on top. Nice and flat. I haven't caught you live in forever. What class are you talking about? Kelly, I'm doing a pricing class. So the class is called Mel's Method. Hi, Kim. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Robin. Wow, lots of you are new. The class is called Mel's Method, M-E-L-S, Mel's Method 2023. It is a class all about pricing. So we're going to, oh, Paula, I hope you feel better, darling. So we're going to talk about how to price your wreath in many, many situations, how to price your kit, how to price a class, how to price a multiple. We're going to talk about what it might look like for you to price your wreaths in a boutique. We're going to talk about, we're going to have a couple of designs. So there will be a couple of bonuses in there where I've created something. So you can see the creation. You can see the design, the tutorial to that. And then we're going to price it. So you'll see a couple things come to life from start to the end. But I'll also say this. It's a pricing class, okay? It is not a tax class. We're not talking about taxes. We're not talking about how to list things on Etsy. We're not talking about how to host a class. We're talking about how to price things. Okay? So that is February 27th and 28th and March 1st. So the 27th and 28th is class. And then the March 1st will be the Q&A. And we'll get through the class class questions first. And then if we have any extra time, we'll open it up to any questions. I love this mesh too. It's so pretty. Tiffany said I took my pricing class last time and loved it. Thank you, Tiffany. This will be a refresher course. And then, a couple of other new updated things added in it. But, we had a lot of people in the first class. And I know since then we've had a lot of new people. So I figured we'd update it and refresh. Tiffany, I'm really glad to hear that you enjoyed the first one. How come your mesh isn't fraying? Oh, it is. It is. Look at, it is. I'm going to hide it really well. So my trick is, how many pipe cleaners would you use on an 18-inch frame? So I don't have an 18-inch frame with me, but I would do the same pattern, right where the bracket is, and then right between the brackets. I would follow that same thing. I'm not sure how many that would be on an 18-inch frame. I don't have one with me. Where do I find my mesh? So if you go to melslinks.com, melslinks.com, you'll find a link there that says favorite supplies or favorite suppliers or blog, one of those. And that'll take you to the blog. And there's all my favorite suppliers are right there. All right, did I miss questions? Was that sign in a supply box last year? I don't know. I ordered this in bulk. I'm taking the class just to brush up on my skills. Awesome, Lynn. How many pipe cleaners? Oh, we got that one. Are you putting them in the same direction as the bottom? Yes. Hi, Deloy. Is it Deloy or Deloy's? Deloy. I think it's Deloy. I just scratch myself all over. T said, not going to miss the first class, need to be whipped into shape. I gotcha. I got ya. Okay, what am I missing? I believe I took the other pricing class, the boutique also. I think I went to Awesome Kelly. All right. Hey, Therese. Hi, Kim. All right. Last one, I believe. Yep, last one. And then we're going to put this right on top. Hi, Amanda. Right on top. Now, the top is going to be a little bit different because we're adding in that clover bush. Pam Smith says, I'm ready for the next chapter. Well, I'm ready to help catapult you there. Listen, and if you've also taken my class, I took your first class and signed up again. I'll always learn something new from you. Awesome, Peggy. Sylvia says, I signed up also. I need help. Listen, if you've taken my class, and Peggy will say, Tiffany will say, everybody who's taken my class, I know you'll back me up. I'm nice. Don't get me wrong. I am very nice. I am very sincere, and I am very passionate about what I teach. But I'm not going to sugarcoat things. We're going to talk turkey, my grandma used to say. We're going to talk turkey. We're going to be real serious. I'm going to be very open, and I'm going to trust that you're going to be very kind. I'm going to open up the reasons why I do things the way I do in my business, and I'm going to be very, very raw with you, okay? So I hope that you're hearing that as experienced. I hope that you're hearing that as knowledge. I hope that you're hearing that as my journey that will help you to make good decisions and bad decisions, whatever you want to do. But the class is a one-time fee of $25. It is a cost. Yes, ma'am. It is 3 nights. It's the February 27th, February 28th, and March 1st. In addition to that, there will be recorded tutorials in there for creative tutorials that will then talk about the pricing. It's going to be full of good stuff. So I'm doing the exact same thing on this top layer. And for those of you, this is live right now on Valentine's Day. For those of you who will be watching the replay in the future, this class will continue to be available even after it's taught live. You can go to melsmethod2023.com and check out the details there. All right, here's where it always starts to look so good. Peggy said, I think the only class I haven't taken is the garland class, and I don't plan on ever making one, but if I do, I'll take your class. Peggy, you're so awesome. How long have you been in business? I've been in business since, technically, I started my business in 2015. It was short-lived because we were getting ready to move. And so in 2016, I packed up my whole craft room, and then we took a while to get our house sold and buy the new house and then get situated. And so finally in fall of 2017 is when I really, really started to get going. This is a pancake wreath, actually, Dorothy. Hi, Cheryl. All right, so now I'm going to just go through, cut all those off. You see, listen, time is money as we're talking about pricing. So the least amount of times I can pick up my tools and work with them, the better, right? So if I need to do this, oh no, you know what I just did? I forgot to add our... I forgot. I got talking along and I kept looking straight at it the whole time. This comes with the kit. Sorry, got that right in your face. Sorry. Let's see just how tight I got it. I got it really... Ooh! Look at that. I'm just going to slide that right underneath there. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Let's see if that works. My pipe cleaners are pretty tight, but we're going to see if I can slide that right, and I'll show you a closer look. Usually, you know, when I'm not chit-chatting, I put this on first and then finish our twists because it's easier that way, but I already twisted them. It's fine. We're going to figure it out together. Alright, so I'm leaving a nice big length here. And I'm going to set this in so that this part will be in the inside of that wreath. And then right here will be where that pipe cleaner is. Right? So I'm going to end up... It's going to be like right there, okay? But the problem is I already twisted it. So now I gotta go in my super tight and kind of just slide it in there. We're going to see how that works out for us. Can you hear me swearing at myself in my head? Okay. All right. Just a little surgery here. It's fine. Oh, nope. That didn't go in. There we go. Just pull it through. So this happens a lot when I'm alone, if you want me to be honest. I always forget. So I'm just putting it right in there. I'm putting it just on the top ribbons. So the stem comes with 7 of these like little stems. And I'm only putting it in the top 6. So I'll have 1 technically left over, and that's going to be fine. You can add it into the bow if you really want. Well, that's not too bad. Add those little clovers in there. Just poke it in there. Totally forgot about these cutie pie little clovers. Now, after we have them in, and after the, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. After we have them in and after we have the ribbon spread apart, which we still have to do, you could add a little bit of glue right at this thing right here. Barbara, I ordered the clover mix from Liberty Floral. I ordered it in bulk. I don't have the SKU number handy. All right, I'm going to go in, still kind of swearing at myself in the head, because now it's going to be a little bit harder. Still want to spread that ribbon out, and still want to take that pipe cleaner there and hide it underneath the left-hand side. So I still want to do the exact same thing I did on the bottom, but now I have, you know, I made it a little bit harder for myself. It's okay. I'm not going to compromise on our pattern. I'm going to make sure it stays the same, buffalo plaid, shamrock, etc. So I'm just hiding that little pipe cleaner underneath there and spreading these apart. I also want to say for our class, there are several of you who have purchased the class, but you haven't joined the Facebook group. So all of that content and all of the class is going to be held inside that private group. So if you haven't already joined, please make sure that you have found the email or reached out to me if you didn't get your email, so that I can make sure that you're in the right place. We'll do a test on Sunday the 26th to make sure you are in the right spot and you can find me, so that on Monday we can get crack-a-lackin'. All right. I love adding these little bit of greenery. Now here's what I like about it. It's not finished, but here's what I like about it. I like that we could use one bush as long as it has this one. See, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We needed 6. This one had 7. But as long as it has 6 of these little stems here, you can put that little bush right inside the top layer. Now, don't get me wrong. If you had 2 of these, you could for sure put it in the outer layer as well, just like we did this one. But I'm just going to say, it's if you're not looking to spend the extra cost, this is just darling. I do it like this all the time. I would like to take the class, but I'm going through chemo treatment and I don't know how I'll feel these 3 days. Oh, Barbara, I'm so sorry. Well, if you are interested, it will be available on replay. So it's just like this live right now, as soon as we're over, it'll be available on replay. So you could watch the replay if you want, or when you're ready and you're feeling, you know you're feeling better and up to it and you're in tip-top shape, you can do it then too. All right, I'm taking off the back to this, and we're going to add, so now here is where your zip tie mounts that you could be using. The zip tie mounts comes with the kit. It peels off the back here. They are sticky, and y'all, they are sticky, and they're really good. They are. I had one bad, one fell off one time, and then, just if I can help it, I'm going to use the pipe cleaners. But what you do is you peel off the end, or off the back, and you take the sticky part, and you stick it, okay? Stick it on the back of your thing. If you have a little DAP Rapid glue or a little bit of E6000, you can add a little bit of that also, just for a little extra security, a little extra, you know, make Melissa not so nervous. And then all you do is you just run your pipe cleaner. So this sticks on there like this, okay? And then you just run your pipe cleaner through it. And then you can attach your pipe cleaner like this. And then as it sticks there, you can just put this part through your wreath. So we're going to use the staple gun. And I'm going to cut a little piece of our 50-yard roll ribbon. So just to make it sure, this is 1/4 inch. My staples are 1/4 inch. Sometimes it goes through. So I'm just using a little extra security. You know me, worrywart. It's too hot in Texas to use them. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's why if I can, I try very hard. If I like this wreath, I know that pipe cleaner is going to hold those in there in place. So I try not to add the extra glue on purpose. Now, if I'm doing a grapevine wreath or, you know, something that requires glue, that might be a different story. It's going to be a little loud. Hold on. Sorry. And then, you know, something you can't really help. But if you can help it, I just try not to use glue. Sometimes it's a perk. People might be looking for a wreath that intentionally does not have glue. All right. So then I keep the long piece. The class is February 27th, 28th, and March 1st. And the replays will be available as soon as the lives are over, just like this one. As soon as this is over, the replay will be available. All right. You guys, if you're just jumping on, this is a kit, and it is available inside my shop. If you haven't, if you didn't know that already. All right, I'm going to place it at the top. And we got a little spot down here for a bow. Okay. I'm going to weave that pipe cleaner right through all the mesh. Hey, Sue, I'm excited for the class too. Sometimes you just need an extra someone saying, yep, this is how you do it. Right? Sometimes you just need a little extra push for motivation. We're going to do that too. All right, I'm just winding this around the bottom. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Make sure my pipe cleaners are covered. And then we'll make our bow, and then we'll be done. I got you. Lynn, I got you. Positive reinforcement. Sue, we're going to start class with some positive reinforcement. We are going to start it. We're going to kick it off with the positive reinforcement. If that's what you need to hear, that's what I'm going to give you. And I'm going to be real serious about it. All right. Now, nothing crazy, right? I just wound that back and forth, you see? I brought it in right there, and then it's long, so I just zigzagged back and forth until it was done. Amanda, I got it from Amazon. If you want to know the exact link that I use, you can head over to millslinks.com and click on the blog, and it'll take you to a couple of options. And there's one in there that says my favorite tools, and all the tools that I use specifically are available in there. All the links are in there. Okay, down to the bow. Okay, down to the bow. We're going to start with, I wanted these to be like non-competing. So we pulled the polka dots from the polka dots on the ribbon. We pulled the buffalo plaid from the buffalo plaid everywhere, and the solid green. I didn't want it to be competing. I didn't want it to compete with all the other things going on. And so I'd have no shamrocks in the bow, right? I have lots of shamrocks everywhere else. I wanted the bow to be shamrock free, okay? So we're just going to take our ribbon. We have 1.5 yards of ribbon. And 1.5 yards of ribbon. I'm going to take 7 inches. The greenery came from my supplier. I bought it from Liberty when I was at Market. I bought it in bulk. So it technically came from me. Okay, we have a 7-inch loop, a 7-inch tail, and a 6-inch loop. Now we're going to do it like a 5-inch because we are a little bit big here. I'm going to go with a 5-inch. Pinch. Twist. Sue, you're so sweet. You're welcome, dear. Pinch. Twist. Loop. Pinch. And twist. And my husband finally, I took that up, not him finally, me finally took this upstairs, and he pounded those in for me so it's nice and tight. Okay, same thing, just getting a little smaller every time we go in here. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop. Aw, aren't they so cute? I thought that was very sweet of Aaron. He did that all on his own too. And then the top is going to have the tail and our 3-inch little loop here, and then still the 3 loops. God, Gigi. So I have really bad carpal tunnel, like really bad carpal tunnel. Like I should probably have had surgery lots of years, but I haven't yet. It's fine. So I can't hold it all in my hand at once. But I can hold them in here. And you know what? While it's in there, I'm just going to snip those off. Just like that. Oh my gosh. It's still brown. It's still brown. I'm too afraid. The other day, by accident, I forget what I was doing, and I slipped, and this pointiest scissors in the universe slipped and went right underneath my nail in between. Oh, it's hard. Oh, Sylvia, see? Yeah, that scares me. I use my hands. I can't be without them. Oh, Sylvia, that's scary. All right, I'm going to pull this up. Now it's too hard to pull up. There we go. I went from it being too loose to too tough. All right. And then what was the length of the ribbons again? And to get the 4 loops. So we have 3 loops. 3 loops. I'll show you in 1 second. We have 3 loops. So we have 2 on one side and 1 on the other, on each layer. So the 2 loops here and the 1 loop here, the next layer is 1 loop here, 2 loops down here, and then not including that center loop because that is going to be just an extra loop. So then we have the 2 loops up here and the 1 loop down here. So I brought that center loop up straight. Oops, did I cut that one? Yeah, okay. Center loop up straight, and we're going to just pull those ribbons apart. So that they are all spread out. And you can see them evenly. So what I'm trying to do here is bring that pattern back, right? We have plaid, polka dot, plaid, polka dot, plaid, polka dot, plaid, polka dot. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this green in between the polka dots. Okay, so it'll be green, polka dot, green, polka dot. Oopsie. Green, polka dot, green, polka dot, green, polka dot. Now I have it all flat, so I'll just give it a little life. A little bit of life, a little bit of life there, a little bit of life there. And then I'm going to slide it right in here on the side. Super duper cute. So this is a square sign, and the words lucky are kind of off to the right a little bit. So I'm going to take this and put our bow right kind of on the left-hand corner. Put it right through the mesh, just like we did for the sign. So again, if you're looking for a St. Patrick's Day kit, this is available inside my shop. If you go to millslinks.com, you can find where it says Wreath Kits. It'll bring you directly to my shop, and any wreath kits we have available will be right there for you. This is darling, if I do say so myself. Alright, so you can see from the side, this is a pancake style wreath, so flat like a pancake, but still nice and round. Let's see if I can get you out here. Oh, there we are. Still nice and, whoopsie, nice and round. Is that sideways? That's sideways. Just kidding. There we go. I was like, why is that bow in the wrong spot? So, so cute. The cutoff time to sign up for the class will be the 25th. My grandpa's birthday, the 25th. So the earlier you are in, obviously the easier time you'll have making sure you're in, you found it, you're in the right spot, all those things. I mean, that's cute. That is super cute. So again, this is a kit. You can find it at in my Etsy shop. Y'all, tomorrow, well, of course, the kids have a half a day on Thursday. No school on Friday. I leave for Mastermind on Sunday. So between now and then, it's going to be like Record City. So I'm going to say goodbye to the people above us. Y'all, I'll see you soon.